Hey, good afternoon. This is Munir, and this is the farmhouse rebuild project, as you see right here in the back of me. And this is my latest video update for, or the latest walkthrough for this project. And we've just about completed the interior framing, so definitely excited to get to this stage where we can see more of the actual layout and shape of the house on the inside. And I just want to go ahead and show it to you all. So this is where we are now, and you've all seen this before if you've seen the previous videos of just what we've done so far, adding on the addition and building out the rest of this. And one thing I'll say is putting the insulation on the outside has definitely been a good thing. On the other day when it was real hot, we definitely noticed how cool it was inside. So this zip sheathing system with built-in insulation, it's definitely a great investment. Of course, it's way much more than traditional plywood, but it's great. So now let's go ahead in to the house front door and let's look at the layout. So we walk in, ta-da, and can you see the kitchen? To the left is where the kitchen will be. This small window you see here will be where the sink is. And so the kitchen will start here and just wrap around to the right, around the wall, of course your corner cabinets, and then it'll come around and wrap on this wall. And it'll actually end with the refrigerator right here, a little bit of counter space in between, and then the stove, and then counter space wrapping around, and then your sink, and then a little bit more counter space wrapping around here. There won't be a dishwasher. I still hand wash dishes, always have. Even the last house that I built, I didn't put in a dishwasher because I never used them. I've actually never used one in my life. And then we may put an island here. We are going to put an island here as well too, offset maybe about 3 to 4 feet away from the counter. So this will be the kitchen. This is an open floor plan. We do have 2 support columns here that I put in just to reinforce the strength of those LVLs. And they go all the way down to the basement. All right, so structurally supported very well. And actually, so when you come in the house, also to the right, we'll have a room here. It was a pre-existing room. This will be the utility room and storage. All right, so very functional to put in. I think it actually used to be a bathroom, but I'll be able to put washer and dryer, a sink, a mop sink, and then some cabinets. So that's the utility room. The huge windows, main feature of the house that I love, these 8-foot by 4-foot windows that I was able to put in that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. Yes, and these are 1-inch thick insulated glass panels. They actually are commercial, and I've installed them here in the residential. So framed them up pretty nice, sealed them up pretty nice, zip tape, silicone, and then there'll still be another layer of trimming Western red cedar wood on the outside when we're done. So back to the layout. So off from the kitchen, there's the big great room, and this will be a huge fitness, exercise, wellness space. Some of you know I've been in the martial arts and the wellness world for a long time, and anywhere I live, I gotta have a wellness space. So that's what this space will be. This was a huge 20-foot by 40-foot room that we built on the side of the house. Nice, tall, 10-foot high ceilings, pitched down. And I needed to create a little bit of office space for myself, just for books and some other office equipment. So I just built a wall right here. It gives me about 6 feet of room, 6 feet by actually about 12 feet space. I got a huge window off on the side of it. This is an exterior door framed here as well. And so just created a little bit of separation. It takes away from the big room, but it gives me a small little private area to store some things away from the big room. We'll have a powder room here. So we've framed both of the bathrooms. This would be a smaller bathroom, just a sink and a toilet. We have that here. Now, I didn't finish the entire floor because This actually gives me access. I can actually get up under here, and I'll be doing some of the plumbing work underneath of this floor. So I wanted to do that before I sealed this floor all the way up. So it's about 14 inches a joist width, and it allows me to go up under there and finish some plumbing. Now, when I have wet walls, meaning walls that are used where plumbing is going to go through, I don't use 2x4s, I use 2x6s. It's structurally stronger. When you're drilling holes for 2-inch pipes, those are pretty big holes. They're at least a 2 1/4. I don't want to take that out of a simple 2x4, which is a 3.5-inch piece of wood. So I use 2x6s. So this is the other bathroom on the other side. And this bathroom, the tub, the sink, and the toilet will all share a wet wall. And so that's why I use 2x6s. Each bathroom will have a window. All right. So this is a full bathroom and then a half bathroom right on the other side. Now going back out into the main floor, remember this is the kitchen here. So all this will be open. Nice living room, actually a small dining room right here. One thing you'll notice about my work sites, I have to have a clean work site. So instead of having a bunch of stuff on the floor and everywhere, we just built these temporary shelves, and these temporary shelves allow us to store materials, nails, caulks, all the stuff we're using in here. And we, just to keep it neat. I hate dirty work sites. Even our extra lumber and stuff, we, just like to keep it in a nice, neat pile. So the main floor here. Now, there's a suite, and this actually be my mom's suite. You'll walk through here, and this is an office. This will be an office, my mom's office. Nice big space. And then from the office will be double French doors, and then this will go into a bedroom. And it's a nice big bedroom. It's actually 20 feet long, a little narrow. I mean, it's 11.5 feet wide, but it's about 20 feet long. She has a window, and then also the 2 big windows. Again, I love it. The main feature of the house, these huge glass panels. So waking up right here, being able to see all this nature right outside is the goal. So we close this wall off, and this will be access to the bathroom. Okay, so this is, let's just call this the suite bathroom. So once you walk through here, we framed a huge closet, but through this closet is how you'll access the bathroom. And you can see the framing for the door here. So you got this big bedroom, and then off to the bedroom is a huge walk-in closet. So this will have the closet racks on this wall. And then after that, you access the bathroom here. And trust me, this comes from hours and hours and hours of figuring out the design. Now, this will be a wall here. Right now, we just have it open so that it makes it easier to bring in the materials and supplies into the bathroom versus having to walk all the way through those office doors and come all the way around. We can easily just walk through here right now. Of course, this is where the basement steps will be. We're not going in the basement right now. The basement we don't have framed yet because we got to do a lot of work to the ground. We're going to have to reconcrete the ground, so that's not framed. So this is the framing for the first floor, and that's complete. Now the second floor framing, which again took hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of thought. We come upstairs, and this is going to be only a half wall because I want people to see the exposed ceiling. It's just going to be huge once you come up here. I don't like tight hall spaces, so this is going to be a real nice, big, open, well-lit hallway. From this hallway, there are 2 bedrooms. There's one, this will be my children's bedroom, and they'll be sharing a room. And this will be a double door. I love double French doors, 48-inch. You go through here, and this room, nice big room, and it will have its own bathroom. So my children's bathroom will be right there in the back of the room. So it's not like a traditional house where you have a bathroom off the hallway, which is accessible to anyone. Both bathrooms on this level are suite bathrooms, meaning that they're in the room. So, but it's still, it's open for a nice big bathroom. Again, I have 3 little children at home, so Definitely double vanity sink, toilet, and then a tub, shower over there. And then I'll put a closet here on the outside of the bathroom. Now, what I did was frame, so we're coming out of the room, now we're walking down, and then this will be my room, the master room. Now this wall goes all the way up. You see we have it framed because I wanted to keep this whole roof framing section open. I mean, I love it. We're gonna paint it, pretty it up, and it's just gonna look nice. Again, you'll come upstairs and you won't be in the traditional hallway where it's a low ceiling. I mean, this is very, very high ceilings. Okay, and yes, up there is going to be a loft. So it will just, I don't know, be a play space for the kids. So a loft section at the top. Again, it gives you access to the beauty of the framing of the roof, which I love personally, and I'm going to paint it. Just pretty it up a little bit, but leave it exposed. So we got the loft access up there. And then this will be the door to the master bedroom, which is here. As soon as you walk into the room, again, the feature windows of the house, 2 big windows. It's kind of the theme of the house. And then we also have 2 big regular, you know, open and closed traditional windows. And you walk in, and even in this bedroom, we're going to have some exposed ceiling, right? Or the exposed slope of the roof framing. So I love it. Now, you look at this 2x, ask, well, why did I leave this? We don't necessarily need it. It could be supported. I'm actually going to put pull-up bars on here. So that way, when I wake up, I can do some of my pull-up exercises right here in the room. And then I put a bedroom in the back. Again, both of these bathrooms are set up the same way. They're in the back of the house, in the back of the rooms. This will be a closet here, nice big closet. And then this will be a bath. And one reason why I also put these back here is it allows me to merge the plumbing connections underneath this and keep it all to one section on one side of the house. Maybe hard to see the red line there, but like this is my tub, and then I'll have, I'm sorry, no, my tub is on this side. Yeah, that's the red line for the tub. So this tub will be on this wall, and then the tub in that bathroom will be right on the wall. And then this will be the toilet area, and then over here will be my double vanity. So all the pipes, most of the pipes actually will be able to flow right through a joist, and I'll have my main stack coming from downstairs up here. So, you know, I don't want to lose you in the plumbing world for those who may not understand plumbing, but it makes it a whole lot simpler for me from a plumbing infrastructure perspective, keeping my plumbing on this side of the house, on this wall, and running everything on one wall. So, and it works out. So both bathrooms in the back. Nice big room, I think. You know, it's very, very doable and functional and sizable enough for me. Again, I love the fact that I can incorporate the architecture of the roof, or the framing of the roof, as sort of some architectural elements in the design of this room in this house. I really love that. You know, this room is just not going to be your traditional square sort of box, you know, with the low ceiling, which I hate. This is just much better. So this is the framing so far. Just got to finish a few little things, like putting some blockers right here, which you can see there, right there on the floor. If you don't know what blockers go in between the studs, like right here. And that should be, you know, across the board in all your framing everywhere. If you got walls over 6 feet, 7 feet. But this is it. You know, again, the elements of, I reuse the same window openings. So instead of cutting new openings for windows, I just reuse the openings that were naturally, so you can see the natural frame that's already there, and the headers and the jack studs. And I mean, these were some pretty big windows that were there before, because these windows are big, and I even had to close the frame some with some new lumber, as you can see, just to fit the new windows. And these new windows are, I think, 36 or 32 by 54 inches. So they're pretty big windows. But again, to save the structural integrity of the house, I just reused the window framing. So all the windows that you see, the brand new windows that I've installed, I installed them in openings that were previously already windows, as you can see here. This is a bathroom window, so that's why it's definitely going to be much smaller than the bedroom windows. And you can see how I just built up the framing. Yep. So this is it so far. I don't know. I'm sometimes I'm at a loss of words of how I feel to get to certain stages in construction. As a framing carpenter, like, I love the framing stage. I love the completion of the framing stage. It really shows you what the layout is going to be. So now walking through the house, it's a different feel. Like I'm walking through, we're seeing everything. You can see the shape of everything now. So it really gives context to what a building is going to look like after you frame it. So I love the framing part. And we're going to keep going, start the utilities, and just do as much as I can do. Financially, it's definitely a struggle. But it's a dream come true. So thank you all for following, and I hope to be able to be of a source of inspiration or motivation to others who want to do the same thing. I'm a firm believer that an individual can do anything they put their mind to, they commit their time to, put their resources to, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Building a custom house is just everything to me. So Munir Bahar, Core Constructions. Peace.